Hello, welcome students. So in the previous part we saw AGP, which was a very important concept. In this we will see the sequences which are not AGP, which are not AP, which are not GPs. So some special series. So this session will cover all those parts. So you have to practice furthermore concepts and questions after this part. I will try to cover as much as possible, but still it's advice from my side that you need to practice more in this part. So let us begin with this part. So this is a very interesting topic, the miscellaneous progressions, and this is where you will find a lot of questions in the previous year also. So again, it requires a knowledge of knowing the previous terms or the sequences which we have done, plus some analytical skills will be needed. So first let us look at some of the important results which will make our work easier when we will do such progressions. So in the speciality about these progressions is that you have to extract a pattern and convert that pattern in the form of this series among these series. So if you look at the first series, this we write it in as summation of n. So this n means the summation of first, as written here, first n natural numbers. So this is given by n into n plus 1 by 2. So these results are not need to be proved, or we don't require the derivation for these results, although you can find it in some books, but that's not at all necessary. So for you can remember some of the squares of the natural numbers, it's given by n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6, which is written here, same thing. And for n cube, you just need to square this thing. So that's how you can remember this thing. Okay, so cubes of, and these are again very two important results, that how do we expand if you are having, sometimes we can get nth term or maybe Sn in this form, and then we can expand it like this, and this becomes a simple GP. Okay, and remember the conditions. Okay, so these conditions need to be followed. So these results might help you when you will practice more questions on your own. Definitely we will take questions from some of these sequences for sure, and we will use the results. So these three results, they are very important. These two are again helpful in rare cases. So as I have said in the beginning, that this part is more of doing questions of different variety. I have tried to cover 3-4 varieties of questions, and as you have also come across and understood that the theory was less important in this part, the numerical, the common sense, and the few terms which we have seen in the first slide, that was important results, the derivations of the sum of n terms, the square of sum of n terms, and the cube. So that was important. A general expansion formula which I gave, it was also an important. So you need to only remember the results to get the solutions. So stay tuned for the next part.